Hello, my name is Dr. Rhonda M. Wood, and we are broadcasting live here at the Leadership Experience Tour in Detroit, Michigan. I'm super excited today. The reason why I have as my very special guest the phenomenal Christopher, the champ I am, Hampton.
Thank you, Dr. Ron. It's good to be here.
Yes, and we're excited to have you.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right in. For our viewers who may not be too familiar, why don't you give them a little bit more about who you are and what it is that you do and all this greatness you bring to the world?
Great, great. Well, again, I'm Chris Hampton, also known as Champ I Am. No, I did not spell champion incorrectly. I know how to spell, right?
Yes.
But, it's abbreviation of my name, Champ.
Hmm.
So, and also I am a champ, right? And then the I am portion is talks about I am everything that I need. When it looks at everything I need is on the inside of me. So it's my job to cultivate it and develop it and to grow it. And then I have a spiritual relationship where I have a connection to the I am,
I love it. I
So I
love
reflect
that.
the I am and all that too. So the platform is more of leadership. So I do leadership and developments. I speak at, schools, colleges, universities, in the corporate spaces, talking about self leadership.
I love it.
You know, we talk about leadership and we focus on how we lead other people,
Right?
and we don't spend any time building on the soft skill of how to lead yourself.
Yes, that's very important. I think a lot of people leave that out. I think you're absolutely correct. And so, why don't you tell us a little bit more about this new initiative you have with Lead You?
Oh yeah, I'm excited. Lead you, like lead university, learning to lead every day, accepting yourself daily. And it's helping college students and university students to be able to have to build that soft skill of self-leadership, self-discovery, understanding, that they have a purpose in life. And a lot of times we select our careers based off of vehicles, right?
Yes.
So if I
Mhm.
want to be a teacher, then what happens is my guidance counselor tells me that I need to be a teacher in a school. But the world has changed now
Right.
where the school can be the world. I'm a
Yes.
global teacher, I'm an international
I love
teacher,
it.
and I'm not trapped to a classroom. So by having these sessions where we talk about leading you, we've helped them to find out what their vision for their life is, what their purpose is, and then everything else is built around that, and they start to lead themselves that way. The other area I like to talk about is that I feel is lacking is leading yourself emotionally in the mental health space as
Yes, so
well.
important, so important with what's going on in the world today. Yes,
Yeah.
please share a little bit more
Well,
about that.
we talk about again how to lead outside, and then we're emotionally masking. We walk around and we have a mask on, and I want you to be able to say if you're hurt. We need to be able to deal with our hurts, whether they're childhood traumas and the things that have hurt us from our past, and we just don't know how to deal with it. Take the time to deal with it. I have an acronym that I talk about called HEAL, and it says that you have to be able to help yourself, you have to be able to encourage yourself,
Mhm.
you have to be able to accept yourself, and you have to be able to love yourself. So that whole entire self-healing side of being able to look at yourself and be able to say, I need help, that's the first step.
I love that. And so, what are some of the ways? Tell us a little bit, like a little deep dive into your program and what people who want to be a part of it can expect.
So we do workshops. We do. I don't. I'm saying we, but I mean, like it's me, myself, and I. So we have that we mode.
I
So I
love
do
it.
workshops. I do workshops, and I like to do interactive workshops. So it's not Professor Chris. It's that interaction that we have.
Mm.
I have a fear of crickets. So when I talk and there's somebody I'm talking, I
Oh,
ask
wow.
questions, and all I hear is that blank space. I get a little worried. So I like interactive sessions and humor and fun.
Of
So that's the
course.
type of presentation you're going to get. We're going to reflect on who we are, where we come from, and if you don't know, we'll be able to start to look at and uncover maybe some root issues that are in your life that need to be changed and addressed. And then encourage you to look at your life from the outside of the box mentality. I feel like the way that school teaches you is a box method of thinking, and there's a whole world outside of the box. I'm going to show you how to look outside and how to navigate that.
I love that. Brilliant. Now, Christopher, this leadership, this area of leadership, you have a lot of experience. I mean, years,
Mhm.
decades of experience in this
Make me
area.
feel old then, right? Yeah, yeah, good.
Meaning that, you are the person to come to, you are
Yes.
the person to learn from. What is it about leadership that attracted you to that field, and why is it so needed in the world today?
It's needed. It's always been in my heart because from a child as a Boy Scout, I seem to have been groomed
Yes.
in there. So I was in a high school JROTC, then I went into the military. And then I learned that leadership is not about position, it's about influence. And what's real popular now is everybody's an influencer, but they don't see themselves as
Wow,
leaders.
that's
And when
true.
you realize that leadership is influence, it's now you're asking yourself, how are you influencing? How are you influencing in your campus spaces? How are you influencing people in your community? If you want to change the things that are around you, you have to influence people to make that happen. I want to show you how you can do that on purpose and be effective at doing it.
Right. I love that. What do you think is a number one problem or number one sort of obstacle to people being able to lead themselves?
It's being
Mm-hmm.
honest with themselves. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's the self-discovery phase because I think people, because they're used to seeing leaders in positions of authority or influence, they don't see themselves as having the ability to influence.
Mm.
But everyone is a leader. We just have to learn how to lead. And that takes intention. It's a skill. I wish I was skillful at fitness, right? I'm still learning how to get this weight down, but
Right.
it's a skill. So I get a
Mm-hmm.
coach that can teach me how to lift weights, how to exercise effectively, how to get the best workout that I need. And so it's the same thing with leadership is once you find that coach that's able to help you put the mirror in front of you and say that you are a leader, I just need you to see yourself as that, then you begin to shift how you do.
Yes, I love that. As we wrap up our interview, do you have any sort of last words of wisdom for people who may kind of be like, I think I might want to join that Lead U or Lead University?
I think that it starts with the influence. Hopefully, that you see that the influence that you have is valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has that sphere that sphere, that
Mm-hmm.
circle of influence, and
Sure.
it's valuable. And somebody actually needs to experience that from you. So don't hide it.
Yes,
Learn how to use it. So
absolutely.
connect with me. I was about to say we again. Connect with me, Chris Hampton at Champ I Am, and we'll release that champion that's on the inside of you.
Absolutely. And for those who want to connect with you, your contact information,
Yes,
please.
you can see me on champim.org. That's the website. Champ I Am Speaks. So it's Champ I A M Speaks. ChampIAM.org on Instagram, and you can see that as well. And I'm excited about this opportunity to help you lead you.
Awesome. Help him lead you. Lead you or Lead University. Brilliant. Christopher, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been an
Thank you
honor and
for
a
having
pleasure.
me.
Audience, thank you for joining us as well. We'll see you again soon on the other side. Bye for now.